It's recording? Yes, it is. Hello, this is Rugi Natsu and Sparky. We are almost at the O'Hare.
Yes. I don't see any furries yet.
There will be furries.
Turn left on Great Bar Avenue.
So, like, yeah, there's a convention center.
This whole town is a convention town.
Amazing! Hey, that person. Oh, no.
Ew, normal people.
Human suits.
Humans! What are the humans doing here?
Humans, I don't understand.
4 feet good, 2 feet bad. 4 feet good, 2 feet bad.
Yes. So there's that, and we're waiting for the furries. And I should stop talking in a baby accent. Okay, so there it is. There it is.
Have FurryCon and AnimeCon at the same time. Just go back and forth.
I know, right?
That would be just too much.
So, oh my gosh, I see a suitor.
Arriving at Midwest
I see a suitor.
There's a couple.
Oh my gosh.
It's furries.
Furry. Okay.
What is this truck doing?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you're blocking our path.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a beach.
Why, Truck? Why you do this to me?
Hi, Twuck.
Why, Sealy? Why?
Bye, Sealy.
Sealy, I thought what we had was special.
I thought you loved me.
You're going to love me.
Damn it.
So, okay.
We're here.
We're here.
Hey, this is where they did all their dances.
Yeah, right over here is where they did the good time video.
Whoa, it's always a good time. It's a good term.
Good team.
Good turn.
Okay, you can cut it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are they waiting? Go.
We can Sparky out.
I will end you. Let's go get it now. It's going to get way worse coming.
Glasses and ended up being the cheaper option. Hooray! Alright, do we have dogs now? Well, not you. But I'm glad we have you. You're super cute. Grey Wolf, are we good? Okay. Alright, so apparently we have dogs. And dogs mean we have a charity. And we always love our charities. We love them so much. So our charity is one tail at a time. They're a no-kill, all-breed dog rescue in Chicago. Their emphasis is on taking cases of dogs that got to be euthanized and rehabilitating them and finding happy homes for them. So we're very, very, very happy to have them.
I just wanted to thank all of you for having us here. These are two of our adoptable dogs that I'm actually fostering, Mr. Wayne Ford and Gerald Ford. So we'll just be hanging out at the group today, and I'm really looking forward to meeting all of you. As mentioned, we're a foster-based organization, and we rescue all breeds, ages, sizes. So we really, really appreciate your support, and are looking forward to a really fun weekend. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. And I will say, any organization that can dress their dogs in Argyle has to be awesome. I wasn't going to mention that. I totally was. Everybody mentioned my sweaters anyway, so there we go. And it was technically a sweater vest. It was actually. Wow. Yeah. Hooray!
Alright, I should go back and see what
we had a bunch of you raise your hands because this is for your first convention. We are actually having a panel on how to survive your first convention. So you guys might as well stay here. 1 o'clock, I'm going to do my first free convention with Kage and Cuddlepop. So please, and myself. I'm way down the line in that group.
No, this is a line. You look like you're already hurt. You go.
Midwest Furfest 2013. It is already jumping.
Hello again. Hello again. What do I do?
Like, just turn it around so it records you and then just play with it.
Oh.
Nothing that lights up on my shit. Everything lights up.
That's so cool.
Everything.
So it's all like you do this inside?
Yeah, it still sees you too.
Say hi to everybody.
Even your hipster.
What is he working? I don't think so. Holy crap, that guy's got some muscle.
Very cute guy.
So many hugs.
You get to see Deborah at least about it, but...
And we got Xander.
Who would? Zora! You're gonna take me
It's a camera. Hi, camera.
Hi, Empty Shadow.
I like cameras.
Yeah, I heard you
cameras
do.
a lot.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah, you're a pretty kitty.
Thank you.
And must be all those stripes on you.
I love my stripes.
Yes, I can see you do. How many stripes do you have?
I don't know. I can only count to 8.
Oh, that's not good. You have to find someone to count them for you.
I know, right? And whenever I give people high fives, I have to owe them one. So I
Yeah,
have
but
4.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, though.
I'm letting everybody know that they can see me at the
Variety show, Saturday at 7. We'll
Yeah.
be there. All right.
Hopefully there's lots of cameras.
Oh, there's going to be lots of cameras, and they're going to be all on you.
I like cameras. They have red dots on them, and I chase them.
Yeah.
These are my hug magnets. What I do is I point them at things, and then I receive hugs.
Yeah.
It works every time.
Okay.
Program schedule Friday. Oh shit, hopefully it's not another hotel. Hopefully this one will be safe. Gatwick? Where the fuck what? What do you want to drink? I think we should just ask someone about the time he's going out. Yeah! Oh, there's that guy.
Oh, hi. You know what? You're actually my first nosebleed today.
Really?
Yeah. Just a second here.
They call me Uncle Gagi, I don't know why. I'm a raconteur. You've all seen my story hours in the past, because I hope you have. Anybody here never seen one of my story hours before? Oh, well, I hope to live up to the hype. I'm going to take some of these things out of my pockets lest they go flying and run across the stage. For the very first time in Illinois, my story hour is going to be accompanied on stage live by the most brilliant musician I know, Mr. Foxy Moore. Fox is internationally renowned. He modestly brought along only a very, very few of the CDs of his music. They're on sale at the Fur Planet table down in the dealer's room. Or maybe they're all gone.
Half of them got broken on the flight here.
So. Oh yeah, welcome to America. Well, just think. You got here and already you've broken records.
Just wait till I play the drum sound on this song.
So, we tried this at Megaplex, we tried it at Eurofurments, and it really worked. At least we thought it worked. We were both absolutely drunk off our asses, so we think it worked. So, you can tell us afterward if it did.
Although this time I've only got a 61 key instead of 18. So it could be a wee bit different.
By the way, very, very many thanks to Abram for loading us this keyboard. Abram, if you're out there, we got a seat for you up front. Please come join us. So, basically what happens, for those of you who don't know what's going on, I basically get up here and I start drinking wine and Fox starts drinking Guinness and we just keep doing it and making noise until I throw up on my shoes and fall over and then everybody goes home and they think it's funny. So, a very, very kind gentleman brought me this and the 5 others that dragon is guarding down there. So, we're going to have to get started. Some of you saw me arrive the other night with my new, this is my new hat. You like my new hat? I bought one like this for Julie and Griffin. I never thought I'd be a bowler man. But when I saw this one in the store, I tried it on. I was like, oh. This has this kind of Bat Masterson thing going here. I think I'll buy it. So, the very first time I wore it was on an airplane flight. And of course, you know, they always put me up in first class. Because I love first class, no, I just fly a lot. So they had me up in the first class cabin. Now, wine is free in the first class cabin. And I made great advantage of that. So, I had my wine sitting on that little tray table. Now, first class, to that extent, is no different really from coach. They give the little tray table this big, you know, and your wine goes on it. Now, a gentleman is not going to wear his hat indoors. I was raised by, you know, a southern gentleman, my father. So I always going to take my hat off, and I'm going to put it down. Now, wouldn't you? So I put my hat down between my feet, and I was on one flight. I didn't know what to make of it. The flight attendant came by and said, "Excuse me, sir, that's going to have to go up in the overhead. You can't have it on the floor." I said, she said, "Yes, you're going to have to put it in the overhead. You cannot have it sitting on the floor." She just went away. And when she left, I put it back on the floor. Which was not a good idea. Because there was a lady sitting over here who, a substantial lady. You know, I don't know what industry she's in, but she carries a lot of weight in her field. We're talking, you know, anyway. At some point, I had my wine sitting, and I turned to make a conversation with the gentleman next to me, and she got up at that moment, and her caboose struck my little tray table, and I turned just in time to see the wine tumble off and fall and splatter all over my brand new one for the first time hat. I was awfully upset. I was like, "Oh my God," I called the flight attendant over, quick, give me some towels, please. You trying to mop it up, trying to sop it, and it soaked into the felt, and I was looking at it, it was kind of all damp and saturated, and I was mortified. I was horribly miserable. I said, I can never wear this. Everywhere I go, I'll just reek of wine. One place I wanted to wear it was going down to the Australian furry convention. It used to be called Mid-Fur, now it's called Convergence, isn't it? I'm going to piss off their chairman and start calling it Mid-Furgence just to see what he says. No, Australia. Okay, national, get it out of your system. You want to play a national song? Let's hear the Scottish national anthem. Went back to doing the musical accompaniment from Bukaki Story album. Remember who paid for that Guinness? Oh wait, it was Justin, wasn't it? Thank you. Oh, what? Oh, you? Oh, well, thank you for buying your own booze. Oh, hey, too? It's the dragon I was talking about. Yes, he's guarding my wine. You cannot have any. I'm not going to tell you where he's keeping it. Anyway, I was going to go down to Australia, and I was flying on Air New Zealand, or Air New Zealand as they call it down there. I'd never flown on Air New Zealand before, and, well, I was kind of wondering, how do I get one of those seats up front? Because I have all of my power on U.S. Airways. On other airlines, my power withers. I'm like a vampire in the sun. I cannot control them. I can go up with the nicest wine-reeking hat in the world, say, I'm actually an airport man, put me in first class. I'll say, fuck off. And that's what they say. But can I say that here? Is it okay? Okay, I'm going to. Feels so good. I can't say that at my con. Anyway, I called up Air New Zealand, and I'm going to start talking like this. It's going to be amazing. And I said, hello, I'd like to inquire what sort of upgrades I might be able to score on your lovely airline. And she said, well, we got the Sky Bed. Oh, the Sky Bed. Oh, that sounds cool. You know, it sounds lovely. It sounds like a big four-poster thing floating on a cloud. That's for me. I said, how much will this Sky Bed cost me? And she said, $1,800. I said, you mean in addition to what I paid for this ticket? She said, yeah, that's right. I said, you're going to charge me $1,800 for your damn Sky Bed? For that price, that thing better come with somebody in it. Explain to me what I get for my $1,800. You have got to love New Zealand simply for having balls. Here's the Sky Bed. The Sky Bed is they'll sell you a seat, and they'll also give you each seat on each side, and you can just stretch out across them. That's the Sky Bed on Air New Zealand. So I opted not to, so I was in coach. I know, I sound horrible. I sound like some pompous rich fricker, but I don't like flying in coach. You've all flown in the coach class cabin, and it was like, yes, you may recline your seat. Oh, okay. Put your seat back up. I'm sorry. All right. Trying to sleep with that going on. As a matter of fact, I did discover the ultimate way to get to sleep on a plane. I'm going to share the secret with you. It's not this. They sell these weird little pillows you put around your neck. They just kind of slip and slide all over the place. Go to a pharmacy somewhere and buy yourself one of those neck braces, one of those cervical collars. They're designed to hold the head upright. And not only that, if you show up walking very slowly with one of these on, they'll treat you very nicely. Not that I would ever do such a thing. Anybody here been to Amazon? Wow. So you probably have heard all these stories, but you haven't heard them with the amazing accompaniment of Fox and Moore. So many of you may know that getting to Amphicon this year was something of a chore for me, more so than others from Indianapolis, Lemonade Coyote. Lemonade Coyote was a well-known fursuiter. He had a brilliant pink and yellow fursuit. In his non-fursuit life, what he did for a living was he was an emergency medical technician. He was an ambulance attendant, and his job was to save people's lives. He was returning from an ambulance call when a tragic accident. A driver in Indianapolis ran a red light, having missed the signal, broadsided the ambulance, knocked it over. Both Lemonade Coyote, whose real name was Timothy McCormick, and his partner were killed in that crash. It was a tremendous personal loss to me. He was a friend. He was a colleague. The entire furry community paused for a moment. Not only the furry community, but I watched on the news. This was not just a furry, this was not just an ambulance attendant, this was a remarkable young man. When he passed away, the news circulated through Indianapolis. They brought his body to the church in an ambulance draped with black crepe. And I watched on the news as the entire city of Indianapolis came out and lined the parade route to say their final goodbyes to a very gallant and very caring young man who, incidentally, also happened to be a furry. The mayor of Indianapolis postponed a very important speech because he didn't want it to detract from what was going on that day. His body was then flown to Staten Island, his home. I attended the funeral. I had to wait in line 2.5 hours to pay my respects. So large was the number of people who turned out to say farewell to a man who was well respected, well loved, a very brave, gallant fellow, this furry. So the next time you run into one of these furry haters who want to call you names and say things about you, show them the video footage of the entire city of Indianapolis stopping to salute this man on his final journey, and then you look at the eye and you tell them to go fuck themselves.
This time you're good.
I'm not in trouble. I'm a good boy.
Yeah, you're a good wolfie. You're a good bubble wolf.
I am. Yes, see,
That's me. Yeah. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
Do I smell bacon?
I think it's coming from Gold Wolf.
No.
I think he's been around bacon.
That would be Greg.
Oh, ew.
Bacon grease.
Ew. Not even. And here we have Sparky Blue Fox. Anything to say about Midwest Furfest 2013?
Having a blast. I'm having a blast. The con's going great. It gets better every year. Meet tons of more people coming into the fold. And lots of old friends.
All right.
How can it be any better?
It can't get any better.
That's right.
But we keep trying every year, and there's nothing wrong with that.
You know, 7 years ago, MFF was my very first furry con.
Yes.
When I walked in the door, I felt like I was home. It's like these people are welcoming. They're very graceful, and they're awesome. They all look fantastic. How can you say no to something this cool?
Or so adorable.
Yes. They're like walking and sometimes talking plush toys.